Hello, everyone. I'm Ric Blackwell. President Obama says a rough draft nuclear agreement with Iran is a good deal.
This framework would cut off every pathway that Iran could take to develop a nuclear weapon. Iran will face strict limitations on its program, and Iran has also agreed to the most robust and intrusive inspections and transparency regime ever negotiated for any nuclear program in history.
Next for the president, selling this deal to a skeptical Congress, including several Democrats who want to impose new sanctions on Iran. New Jersey Senator Bob Menendez pleads not guilty to corruption charges. The embattled lawmaker is accused of providing political favors to a Florida doctor in exchange for money and gifts. He's been charged with 8 counts of bribery. Each count carries a possible sentence of 15 years in prison. Menendez has been released without bail. Senator Benjamin Cardin will replace him as the senior Democrat on the Foreign Relations Committee. In Indiana, state lawmakers clarify the language in the state's Religious Freedom Reformation Act.
What was intended as a message of inclusion of all religious beliefs, was interpreted as a message of exclusion, especially for the LGBT community.
Lawmakers say the new changes will protect everyone's rights. Critics of the bill complain that it would give business owners the right to discriminate against customers based on their sexual orientation. New changes may be on the horizon for the Boy Scouts of America. In New York, the organization hired the nation's first openly gay summer camp leader, 18-year-old Pascal Tessier, seen here. The group is not currently open to gay adults. Federal officials arrest 2 women in New York City for allegedly plotting an attack in the United States. Prosecutors say the 2 roommates from Queens were inspired by ISIS. Investigators believe they wanted to build a bomb, and they planned to target either military bases or a police funeral. Also out of New York City, Homeland Security Secretary John Jason announced a $1.6 billion grant to be given to law enforcement.
All for the purposes of counterterrorism and emergency response, to support the men and women of organizations like the New York City Police Department and the Fire Department.
Well, the money will go towards anti-terror surveillance cameras in New York City. California investigators are looking into the cause of a suspicious fire at the Wilmington Hotel. Officials say the fire started at about 3 a.m. Took more than 100 firefighters to put it out. 1 person is dead and at least 11 others are injured. Some hotel guests were forced to jump from the 2nd floor to escape the blaze. At the Vatican on this Holy Thursday. Pope Francis right there in a ritualistic session right there at the Vatican. That's it for Newsmax TV.